E.N.D here. Cori Steel Cutter is the latest artifact from Tarkir Dragonstorm that has F1, talking whether you want to build around it, play it, or just fear facing it. But the big question is Cori Steel Cutter really that strong? Will it eventually get the ban hammer? Opening hand is okay. Thundering Falls, Surveil. Let's keep that land on the top, we need that land. Our opponent is Dennis. Hello Dennis. Canal and plot this slick shot. Yes, let's plot it. We'll use it later. Next turn, let's see. Next turn, I will play the Reef, Cori Steel Cutter, and then the Show Off or the Swift Spear. Those two will be my second spell, and Cori Steel Cutter will trigger. And that's what we want. There's into the Floodmaw, Cori Steel Cutter, Swift Spear in play, triggering Cori. Let's start pinging our opponent. Let's keep the slick shot plotted. Let's keep it there. Now, come on Dennis, what you're going to do? What are you going to do? Come on Dennis, there's a land tapped. There's an archaeologist. Okay, an archaeologist. Some cards into the graveyard. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Now I can go with the slick shot. Let's go with the slick shot. I can put a land. Let's opt. Let's opt. What we have? What we have? Come on. Another opt. Okay, we keep that. Because I can go again with opt. Ideally, now we get the range. No, a land. We don't need that land. We don't need that land. And neither that land. Okay. Let's bounce the archaeologist. I think the game is over. The game is over. An extremely strong deck. An extremely strong deck. The game was over in less than 2 minutes. Another game. Let's play another game. Opening hand. Okay, 3 lands. Some instants. Stock up, and we have the Swift Spear. Okay, Swift Spear in play. Ping my opponent. My opponent, Serendip. Okay, Serendip. Hello, Serendip. There's a fountain. There's a carrot cake. Okay, and there's a rabbit. A cute rabbit, which probably will die soon. A rabbit. Come on. Come on. Okay, scry. And there's the slick shot. There's the slick shot. Let's put the slick shot in play. Okay, now we can attack. The rabbit will not kill my creatures. They can block. No, they don't. They didn't block. Okay, they want to keep that rabbit alive. Maybe for something else later in the game. Okay. Okay, sheltered by ghosts. Okay, I hate that enchantment. I really hate that enchantment. They steal a card, a creature. They steal a creature. They get lifelink. And my deck doesn't like lifelink. Stuck up. Okay, we keep that. We keep that. And let's draw it. Let's draw it. Okay, let's draw it. Come on, let's attack. They are at 15 and I am at 15. Probably they're going to attack and go to 17 because of lifelink. I told you I hate lifelink, or else this deck. There's the range. Okay, stock up. Okay, they have 4 lands untapped. That means that probably they have some sort of something they can play. Okay, at this stage I don't want to fire all my instants and sorceries. Crack the carrot cake. Okay, let's opt and see if they have some sort of removal spell. No removal spell. Into the Floodmaw. Alright, okay, we take that. we take that. Scry 1, keep it on top, get life. The rabbit will block one of my spear. Okay, nothing else, so no removal spell. They have 5 lands to Fountain Port. Okay, ping for 2 and they get to life. They get to life. There's Caretaker's Talent. Okay, that's very good for my opponent. My opponent is playing very good. Let's see if we can turn this game around. Okay, there's the Cori Steel Cutter. There's the Cori Steel Cutter. I prefer to use an island and then a red source instead of using 2 dual lands. Now I can put the flood mow. Let's remove the shelter. Okay, next turn they will use it again, but I will trigger Cori Steel Cutter. Cori Steel Cutter. There's my slick shot back. I can attack. Come on, attack. I can attack with everything and I have Monstrous Rage. Are you going to block? Yes, they block. Now, Monstrous Rage. Can we win the game? I don't think so. I don't think so. All my creatures are pumped up. Can we win the game? I think yes. No, only one. Only one. They are at 1 life. Okay. Can they turn around this game now? Can they turn around this game? Sunfall. Sunfall. That's very bad. That's very, very bad. Okay, we have to try and trigger Cori Steel Cutter. Yes, we have opt another. Yes, let's take the second Cori Steel Cutter. That will trigger. And I think now the game is over. The game is over. The game is over. Let's ping for 3 and the game is over. Bye bye, Serendip. Very well played, especially that Sunfall. Very well played. But Cori Steel Cutter triggering it meant he was dead. Another game. Our opponent, Freduch, the ambitious. I am the mighty. Opponent goes first. Opening hand. Okay, we can keep this hand. Cori Steel Cutter. Sleight of hand. 2 Monstrous Rage. Okay, this is a good hand and we can keep it. My opponent, they are deciding if they are going to keep 7 cards or mulligan. Come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. Sometimes certain players take their time. Come on, it's just a game. Come on. Nothing. Nothing? What are you going to do? Come on. Fredu. We don't have the whole day here. Are you going to keep the 7? Are you going to mulligan? Okay, I think they decided. Let's keep. Yes, we will keep this hand. Surely we will keep this hand. Okay, we can start the game. Finally, we can start the game. Come on, you're going first. Okay, they started. Finally. Come on, Swiftspear. Swiftspear in play. And probably Swiftspear is dead. Burst lightning. Okay. This will be a mirror match. Sleight of hand. Okay. The canal. Cori Steel Cutter. Come on. Plot the slick shot. Sleight of hand. Okay, let's take the Swiftspear. Swiftspear will trigger Cori Steel Cutter. A mirror match. Come on, we can win a mirror match. And they went first. I want to keep that sleight of hands. I want to keep some options. Slick shot. Come on, what you're going to do? Opt. Okay, buffing slick shot. I can burst lightning the slick shot, but if they have Monstrous Rage, they will save it. And that's something that I don't want. So, I'm going. Unless they do something. No, they didn't play nothing. So, I'm going to keep one burst lighting. There's a canal. Play the canal. Sleight of hand. Let's say sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. My creatures are at 3. There's a talent. Storm Chaser's talent. Okay, let's see. Let's trigger Cori Steel Cutter. Okay, my opponent's doing nothing. Okay. 5. Let's again go with another Monster's Rage. Monster's Rage, come on. Come on. Can we win the game? Can we win the game? Can we win this game now? 7, 7, 14, 3, 17. 2 hours to decide if they're going to choose to keep the hand or not. And in 30 seconds the game was over. Now you know how strong Cori Steel Cutter is. Very, very strong. I hope, or really I hope, it doesn't get the Ben Hammer soon, because this deck is extremely fun to play. Swiss Spear. Come on. Swiss Spear. Unfortunately, I can't tell you the name of my opponent. I don't speak Chinese or Japanese. I think it's Japanese. So I cannot tell you the name of my opponent. I can't read that name. I'm sorry, but I can't read the name. That's Up the Beanstalk. Okay. Up the Beanstalk. Very, very strong deck. Very, very. These decks, these domain decks are very, very strong. We have only one blue source. So let's put Storm Chaser's talent. Burst Lightning. Only because I'm sure that my opponent will never have any creature with 2 toughness. Probably this deck is full of those enchantment horror creatures from Duskmoor. Probably. Let's see. And there's the first one. Enchantment creature, the Overlord. The green one. Very strong card. Very, very strong card. I told you. I told you. Okay, let's bounce the Overlord. And let's get back my Storm Chasers. Alright. I cannot, unfortunately, I cannot cast again the Storm Chaser's talent. That's a good game. That was a nice game. That was a nice game. Another game, another game. Our opponent is Pat the Virtuous. Opponent goes first. Okay, 2 lands, opt, 2 sleight of hands, 1 Storm Chasers, stock up, and Swiss Spear. Starting with Swiss Spear, our opponent 2 mountain challenger. Okay, this is one of those fast mouse decks. There's the Cori Steel Cutter. Okay, Cori Steel Cutter. Swiss Spear. Next turn, I can trigger Cori Steel Cutter. Come on. Usually they play the Manifold Mouse or the Horror. Come on. There is a tapped land. Scry 1. Come on. Scry 1. Okay, keep that card on top. Come on, there's another challenger, and probably they're going to swing with 2. Okay, now I can go. Oh, no, no, yes, mountain. Because I didn't have any blue source, but that mountain, thanks to that mountain, my 2 verges became dual lands. Let's take the Swiss Spear in play, and go for the kill. 11, 14. My opponent's turn. Probably they are going to buff those 2 Ember Heart challengers. 4 untapped lands, 4 cards in hand. Sure, they are going to buff the 2 challengers or play some sort of removal spells like Lightning Helix. which is one red and one white. There's another mouse, okay. Another mouse and lost jetty. Lost jetty. They attack with everything. Why on earth I want to block? Slick shot. I can go with slick shot. Okay, I can go with slick shot. Now I can sleight of hand or opt. Sleight of hand. Hopefully I get a blue source. All my creatures are buffing up. No blue source, no blue source. Okay, let's take another opt. Can we win like this? Can we win like this? Because I'm at 5. They're going to block. They need to block. They need to block. Probably the biggest creature in 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. Yes. Yes. My Mets is good. My Mets is good. They can block only one creature. And the rest will deal 11 damage. And the game is over. Bye-bye, pet. Bye-bye. As you can see, Cori Steel Cutter is a very, very strong artifact. Extremely strong artifact. Extremely. Another game. Our opponent is Shuzon. 2 Cori Steel Cutters in hand. And opponent goes first. I really wanted to go first when you have 2 Cori Steel Cutters. Tiny Bones joins up. I need to remove a card. At this stage, I am not going to remove the land. I am not going to move the land. That's why I chose Burst Lightning, because I can go now. Okay, another land. Cori Steel Cutter. Good. Next turn, if I get a land, I can go Cori Steel Cutter and then Burst Lightning or Sleight of Hand. Unholy Annex. Okay, Unholy Annex. No, no, and no, and no. Sleight of Hand, triggering, trying to trigger. Okay, Cori Steel Cutter. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk next turn. Come on, I can go into the Flood Mow and removing Bandit's Talent. Okay, I have to discard the card. Let's discard again the Burst Lightning. Okay, they are, okay, good, they are, let's say, tapped out, because they can do nothing with a Carless. Okay. Unholy Annex is gone. Sleight of Hand. Triggered Switch Spear or another Cori. Let's take another Cori. Alright, now I can go, no. Okay, that's good, because next turn I'm going to play this third Cori Steel Cutter. And then Monstrous Rage, if I have creatures in play, but bouncing off. Okay, Virtue off. Okay, can we save? No, better not. I'm telling you why. I need 2 spells so that next turn, and go for the throat. Go for the throat. I need 2 spells so that next turn I can trigger the 3 Cori Steel Cutters. Okay. No worry. I can still play. There's a land. Okay, there's a land. Cori Steel Cutter. Monstrous Rage. We need to target something. Let's target the fish. Let's target the fish. But my 3 Cori Steel Cutters triggered. Now they are at 8. And a stock up in hand. Meaning that I can virtually try and play another 2 spells in my next turn. Stock up, hopefully get. Go for the throat. Okay, go for the throat. Again, go for the throat. Liliana. 4 removal spells in a row.
Something suspicious is going on.
4 removal. I have to sacrifice a creature. I can't do nothing.
I've always hated
Okay.
clowns.
2 stock ups. Let's stock up. Come on. I can go with Island and okay, not really. Okay, I can. Yes, I can. This town, I can. Yes, remove the fish and remove one of my Cori. Even though I have targeted my Cori Steel Cutter and bouncing it back in my hand. Still will trigger. Still will trigger. 3, 6, 8. Yes, 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 and yes, yes. No, 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 because it was 7.
A delay.
3
Nothing more.
plus 4 was 7. That's why I target Liliana. Now, they are at 3, I am at 19. I have a stock up. I have another Cori steel cutter in hand. Can they win the game? No. Hopeless nightmare. No. But that will do nothing. Unless they have some sort of... Why? Why on earth are you playing? Are you still playing? Why on earth are you still playing? You are dead. The game is over. Probably they had a daily. Probably they had a daily. A daily quest. That's why they played those 2 spells. Wasting 5 seconds of our life. I go first, and it's a nice hand. It's a nice hand. Unfortunately, no Cori steel cutter. Unfortunately, no Cori steel cutter. But let's say maybe we draw that artifact. Never clever. Standard bearer. Standard bearer. Let's see. Opt at the end of their turn. Yes, let's opt at the end of their turn. Opt at the end of their turn. Come on, Cori steel cutter. Storm chases tenant. Okay, we take that. We take that. It's a 1 drop. We always take that. We always take that. There's a slick shot. Okay, let's plot this slick shot. Let's plot this slick shot. No opt at the end of my turn. There's the canal. Alright, okay. So, what we're going to do? Let's first play the slick shot. Probably the slick shot will die. But I have a monstrous range. So if they burst lighting my slick shot, I can defend with that card. Come on. What do you have in hand? What do you have in hand? Nothing? I'm going to... Yes, I'm going to keep everything as it is. Keeping those 4 spells for next turn. And there's the torch. Okay, there's the torch. And I can defend my slick shot. I can defend my slick shot. Spell spear. Incredibly. Spell spear. Spell pierce. Incredibly. Incredibly. I wasted my range. Very good play from my opponent. Very good play. Torch and spell spears. Very good play. Very, very good play. Those are the plays that makes you swear a lot. Those are the spells that makes you swear. Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. 2. Storm chases tenant. Storm chases tenant. Okay, let's get another otter. These otter are cute. Very pity sometimes when you're facing, let's say you face a similar deck, you have to kill those otters because they are very cute. Very cute otters. Opt. Okay, they are playing opt. Opt, scry 1, draw a card. Okay, they draw the card. I think they kept it. They draw the card that was on top. Another mountain, swift spear, talent. Okay, no, let's not. I think they have their hand that's quite good, well stocked. I don't think burst lighting the swift spear at this stage is good. No, no, and no. No, no, and no. There's another verge. Okay, now I can go with... shall we? Okay, let's see if they are going to block with the otter. No block. Okay, I'm going to burst lightning with the kicker so that I can do as much damage as possible. Storm chases tenant. Level 2. I can get back that burst lightning. Bolt wave. Okay. I kick them and they wave me up. There's a monstrous rage. I told you those 2 cards were good. But I think the game is over. I think my opponent didn't over. So that I am at 6 and they are at 9. I can go with monstrous rage. and burst lightning their life. Yes, the game is over. The game is over. The game is over, and that's all. My opponent knew that the game was over. As you saw, Cori Steel Cutter. This is it. Prowess deck is a very strong deck. I really hope doesn't get banned. As always, subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.